What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. In the last episode we won the draft, we got an awesome reward, 2 mega packs and a 7.5k pack, and we packed some real good players in there as well, which was super dope. Hopefully we can have another good draft here today, and of course if you guys could drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Let's try and smash 5,000 likes once again. Look down below if it's less than 5k, let's drop it up to 5k. And to start with, we'll take that Cristiano Ronaldo on the Deadeye there, the right wing version this time, instead of the traditional, that's exactly what I wanted. A Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo partnership up front. And this time we're going to have Gareth Bale on full chemistry no matter what. And that allows a really good opportunity to build into a cool hybrid for this draft, just because they're going to get some good links. And there's 2 really good options here, 3 really good options actually. Eden Hazard, who is fantastic, Alexis Sanchez, who is also pretty fantastic, or the 95 Neymar, who I think I'm going to go with, and then hope that we either get a Casemiro or an icon in midfield to link these bad boys up. Okay, well, team of the group stage, De Bruyne, fantastic. Team of the year, Kante, too good. You can't not take Kante. We're going to struggle. We're not going to struggle. I should have picked Hazard in hindsight. You know, Hazard would have been way better. But hindsight is not how we play this game, is it? So we have no French league players. We have no one to link. So we'll take Aranguiz just because he's the better player of the ones that were there. And then next up, Toni Kroos is a good shout. Strong link into Ronaldo. He's got a good card as well. Other than his pace, 5-star weak foot, nice and tall, great passing, great dribbling where it counts. Agility and balance is irrelevant because you're not going to be sprinting with him anyway. Great long shots. It makes for a good card actually. We'll pop him in there as well. We'll pop Aranguiz into the middle there. So hopefully we can go Premier League down this left-hand side, and we'll swap Neymar out for a better Premier League player at one stage or another. And off the back of that, we'll take that Kolasinac just to make sure that we do get some soft links into Kante, and then we can also go with Cesar Azpilicueta. Gets a strong link into Kante. That wouldn't have even mattered. It doesn't really help his chemistry. We need that final link into Kante to help the chemistry. So whether that's a Premier League midfielder or a French midfielder, we can link him there. But David De Gea now or a Sergio Ramos would be ideal. We get no defender that's super helpful. Rudiger actually works because of the soft link to Kroos. However, Vertonghen is a much better defender. A much better defender. Just a bit slower. I'm going to take Vertonghen. I feel like we're going to go Premier League defence. And if we get like a Serge Aurier at right back, which we didn't, would have been nice. Now, I can take Mario Gaspar or I can take Munir. Which one do we want? I probably want Mario Gaspar to give that soft link into Toni Kroos, and then at goalkeeper, damn. Now the German goalkeeper would have been so much better. We'll take Ter Stegen because we've got La Liga there. It's a good start to our squad. We need to replace Neymar, Aranguiz, and the goalkeeper or the centre-back pretty swiftly. But the rest of this team is already shaping up to be fantastic. Ooh, now we've got some options. Do we put in Ivan Rakitic and really get a good strong midfield, or do we take David Alaba? Nah, as a midfielder, we'll take Rakitic. It's the sensible choice. It boosts us up chemistry to 82 chem, which is very nice. So it boosts us up quite nicely in the midfield. So a La Liga or a Premier League left mid will be ideal. Will be absolutely ideal. If we could get one of those, that would be fantastic. We're taking him and we're popping him there. And I don't care. I just don't care. Team of the year Marcelo is way too good to turn down. If we get a Premier League right back, I shall take said Premier League right back, and we will switch this team around. In the meantime, that's not happening. I'm going to take Sterling. I mean, we do get chem boost by starting him up at left wing, but he is just not very good. The chem boost goes on to Kante. Alright, De Bruyne is a good shout, isn't he? He actually gets Sterling up on chem as well by putting De Bruyne in there. We'll take that De Bruyne card, we'll throw him in there. If we swap those around, we lose chem. Toni Kroos is on chem. Who's off chem here? De Bruyne is off chem. Sterling, Sterling's not on chem because he's in the wrong position. An Eden Hazard now would genuinely be sensational. We're going to need a Premier League goalkeeper here too, even if it's a low tier one. Yeah, so we'll take... Mignolet is way worse than Carnesius. So we'll take Carnesius there. Boost us up to 92 chem, which is very, very nice indeed. But yeah, Premier League left back or right back, specifically a right back from the Prem would be ideal. I mean, we can take this guy. Let's take him. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to pop him there. We're going to pop Marcelo at left mid. So we was on 90 chemistry. That puts us to 89 chemistry. That puts us to 96 chemistry. And that gets everybody bar Ronaldo, De Bruyne and Azpilicueta on chem. That's alright. And it gets Marcelo as a better position. Now, if we could get a La Liga centre-back, that would be ideal. Davinson Sanchez doesn't actually help because he only gets 1 link bonus from Vertonghen, so that doesn't help at all. Jeremy Mathieu, I mean, if that was the old La Liga version, that would be super helpful, but it's not. So we take Sanchez just for Premier League. We're not going to get the La Liga centre-back that I want, sadly, and by looks of things, we're not going to get any other midfield or attacking player. Eden Hazard is the one that will change this for me, personally. We can take Rabiot now. We can actually link... We can actually link Neymar in here now by doing that and popping Ronaldo back up in that right mid spot or right wing spot, and it might be better. That's not this is probably a better team. That's 93 with them that way around. That's 91 there, and if I put the Kolasinac back in, that's 95. That's a much better setup. Yeah, that is a much, much better setup. Rabiot on 7, but Neymar doing better. And yeah, sure, it means we miss out on KDB. We could actually... No, yeah, we miss out on KDB, but I can use him as a good sub. I could use him as a good sub. Next up, we get... Ooh. Alright, we're going back. We're going back, boys. We're going to pop him in there. We're going to pop De Bruyne back in there. And that now is... I'm going to actually put Kante as the 7 chem guy as well. That's much, much better. That is much better. I'd rather play Marcelo off chem than play that common guy. And then last but not least, we get Mbappe. So we've got Mbappe, Neymar and Rabiot. We just can't link them. I'll take Mbappe for a super sub. Let's pop Rakitic on there. It's a high enough rated squad. It's going to be like a 90 rated squad, I think. Yes, and it is a 90 rated squad. So it is a nice high rated team. If we get the right manager, I think a Premier League manager might take us to a 100 chem team. That's 97 with him. That's a 98 chem with him. 97. It's such a shame because we're so close to a 190. We just needed a Premier League manager. I might even... Can we get a 190 if I change around the team a little bit? Can we get a 190 by putting Rakitic in? That doesn't help. I don't think we can. I don't think I can get to 100 chemistry. No matter what, really. If we put Rabiot in here... Oh no, wait, Rabiot in there. And then De Bruyne in there. That's only 94. Kante up there. That's only 97. That's tough. That's close. That's close to a 190, but we can't quite make it. What about if we put Mbappe? No, we lose chemistry with Mbappe. Hey, that's too bad. I'm going to go back to the team that I had. We've actually got an insane team here. I'm very, very, very happy. Oh, that's 98 chem. Yes, it's a 98 chem, 90 rated team. And it's close. It's close to being perfect, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. We can get 100 chem here, can't we? We pop him up there. We pop him in there. And then we pop... Where's that right back guy? This guy. Oh, no, he doesn't even take us up to enough chem. Anyway, I'm going to stop trying to play around with it. I'm not going to use the 100 chem team, even if we got the 100 chem team. Let's pop Tony Kroos back in. We'll swap those around afterwards. Boom. So we've got a 98 chem, 90 rated squad. It's a great team as well. Insane midfield, insane attack. Very, very good defence. The only downside could potentially be the goalkeeper, who's quite weak. We can sub on ter Stegen if needed. We've also got Mbappe and Neymar as some really good power subs. I'm excited to use this team. I hope we do well with this team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 3-4-2-1 team. Only 81 chemistry on this 89 rated team. Some nice players, some weird players. I'm wondering if this guy will get more chemistry from putting like Eriksen at left mid and Gareth Bale in at maybe centre mid. I don't know. Maybe he had the best chemistry that he had. Also, apologies if you can hear the rain. It is hammering down onto my windows outside, and it's honestly it's a very, very, very good. It's a good mix because it's been really hot the last couple of days, and my office gets into oven territory when it gets hot because don't have proper air conditioning. However, the first game, guys, we went 2-0 up. This guy pulled it back to 2-1. But this wasn't really a tricky game for me. KDB here passes it into Kante. Kante to Alexis. Alexis shoots, and his goalkeeper dives out of the way. And that's an interesting thing that happened to him there, the goalkeeper diving out of the way, because we'll see something very similar for myself later on in the day. So Cristiano Ronaldo from the penalty spot on the half an hour mark makes it 4-1. My opponent pulled it back to 4-2, but it soon became 5-2. Great little play there. Neymar gets in behind. Good goal, good finish. And that was 5-2. And there was still time for a couple more goals as well. Cristiano Ronaldo steps up for the penalty, but no. We take it with our substituted goalkeeper, ter Stegen. And ter Stegen puts it to the left, and I thought the keeper was going to save that. He dived the right way quite clearly, but ter Stegen still gets the goal and makes it 6-2. Gareth Bale then launches forward with the ball, waits for the run of KDB. KDB slots it across to Cristiano Ronaldo to make it 7-2. And that is where this guy decided enough was enough. So a nice, very, very easy first round victory, 7-2 against Blue 0009. And you can see there from the match stats, just utter domination. Into the second round, we come up against a 3-back again, 3-4-1-2 this time. A much better squad all around. Mbappe, Crespo, Griezmann, Team of the Year, Modric. Deulofeu, not exactly the most ideal player, and the defence not insane, but not bad either. You know, Jimenez and Laporte are good. They're not great, but they're good. And Godin is also very good in this game too, but obviously gets overlooked massively because of his lack of pace. We start off really badly actually with a first goal deficit 10 minutes in, so he scores there. I think that was with Deulofeu actually, and then it took us a long time until almost the half-time mark to get back into this game. A good passing move in and around the box. Gareth Bale with that left peg of dreams, a good finesse shot from the D to make it 1-1, and just before half-time we managed to get a second goal as well. Bale into De Bruyne to Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds Bale again. Bale finds Kante. Kante finds Bale. Bale finds Kante. Kante finds Ronaldo, and Ronaldo finds the back of the net. So 2-1 leading into half-time. The next goal came just after half-time. Hernan Crespo there into Griezmann. Beautiful goal. I remember vividly saying out loud as he scored that, that's a good goal. You know, sometimes sometimes this game isn't against you. Sometimes your opponent isn't a cuck. Sometimes you know, you're not getting screwed, and sometimes you just get outplayed. And on that occasion, my opponent genuinely outplayed me for that goal. It was a really good goal, and he beat me I beat him 3-2. And you can see by the match stats, I did deserve the win as well. So into the semi-final we go. We come up against a 4-4-2 team. Ben Yedder and Inzaghi up front. Team of the Year, Ronaldo, De Bruyne and Isco in form. Team of the Year, Bonucci with Messi and Semedo in defence. Jordi Alba and Garay as well running around with Lloris in goal. So although 4 came on his goalkeeper, all in all, still quite a nice goal. Quite a nice team, should I say. But he made a mistake to gift me the opportunity to score the first goal. We go 1-0 up after 13 minutes. He does pull it back, though. Ball down the right-hand side, and as soon as he whipped this cross in, you can tell pretty much by the flight of the ball if it's going to be a goal or not straight away. And as soon as he crossed that in, I said out loud to myself, I was like, oh, that's a goal. Because those crosses are just so strong, so overpowered. You know, I feel personally like crossing is actually extremely overpowered this year in the game, but it's from very specific angles, and you need to use 2 specific shot types. We've talked about them before. The L1, R1 triangle cross, like the finesse-driven chip cross, is a really effective cross from kind of like outside of the box You know, like 10 yards outside the box from weird angles, from deep angles, that's more effective. And then when you get into the box, the L1 and then full power Mo Aubameyang cross is really, really effective too. So there are, like, it doesn't even matter if you have a tall player or not. It's all about jumping mainly. But there are a couple of really, really effective crossing techniques, and you just don't see people cross that much. And so maybe it's something that people could look to do a bit more into the future. Into the final we go after a nice 3-1 win there, guys. 4-1-2-1-2. A really nice squad, actually. Inzaghi, Mertens, De Bruyne, Company and Marcelo, and he actually paused it straight away and switched those around. But he has got a few weak players there. Those golds, his goalkeeper, his right back, his right centre back, his right centre mid. Not necessarily the most insane players. But this was a game of just unfortunate for me. You see there straight away, he passes the ball and it hits Bale and flies out of play, instead of Bale like trapping the ball and controlling it. And of course from the throw-in, he scores actually a really nice goal. Good passing move through the team. And then he gets the goal there for De Bruyne off the post as a rebound, but it was a nice goal anyway. And then the second goal that this guy got also came from just an AI error. Look at that, he trips me up in the box, my defender goes waywards, goes flying over the tackle, and of course now I can't block the shot because my defender got taken out. And I 2-0 down with two unfortunate instances there. I was like, okay, that's too bad. But it was more than one or two unfortunate instances. There was a third one. Gareth Bale with a shot. The rebound on this occasion goes to my opponent. This here, I thought that should have been a penalty. Marcelo completely stepped into Ronaldo. It stopped me from being able to get the shot away. And because Ronaldo didn't fall over, of course, it doesn't count as a penalty. My opponent then scored a counter-attack from another rebound goal. You know, and it was genuinely just one of these games where I was like, okay, this isn't going to be my day. But because these days I'm not really letting FIFA bother me as much as I used to. But he makes an outrageous save with Sergio Rico to keep it at 3-0. But because I'm playing like a lot calmer now with this game, and because I'm trying to like just not even care really whether I win or lose, I was still able to play like a really good style of FIFA. And we pulled it back to 3-1. And then just before half-time, we pulled it back to 3-2. The ball comes into Bale here. Bale into Sanchez. Sanchez with the fake shot. Actually gets a little bit lucky there. And then I finally do get a rebound goal. And at that point, I was thinking, okay, so maybe this game isn't against me today. Maybe, you know, just a few unfortunate things went against me. And now a few fortunate things are going for me. And so into the second half, we got it back to 3-2. We play a great ball down here to Alexis Sanchez. We've got Neymar running in at the far post. We cut it across to him. And he scores to make it 3-3. And man, was I chuffed. I had to fight so hard to get back into this game at 3-3 after feeling like I didn't deserve to be 3-0 down after the way that I conceded a couple of those goals. I was so happy to get this game back to 3-3. But in typical FIFA fashion, my opponent scored. It is like he scored directly off after kickoff because I didn't touch the ball, right? But I don't want to call it a kickoff goal, because he passed it around like his midfield a fair bit, but I just couldn't get close enough to the ball. Maybe it was a kickoff goal, but a few passes here, and then a beautiful skill move from Gareth Bale. I mean, fair play on that. But once again, just a stupid error here. Look at the goalkeeper. He lifts his foot over the ball. He literally, if he just stands still or doesn't jump and out of the way of the ball, he saves that. Maybe the opponent gets a rebound, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. But it just, that was a very frustrating game. My opponent definitely deserved something out of that game. He played well. It was a very even game other than chances. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the pack. All right, guys, so we end up losing in the final this time around. As you would have seen from the gameplay of the final, a brutal way to lose. Now, let's make no mistake about it. That guy was a solid player. He played some good FIFA, especially when he was 3-0 up, and more specifically when he was 3-2 and 4-3 up, the way he just slowed the game down. You know, he was obviously a seasoned player at this game. But up until the point where he got it to 3-0, it was just, this game just favoured him. You know, little bounces going his way that gave him opportunities he didn't deserve. A foul in the box that I didn't get called a pen for, like, you know, hitting the post, his keeper making a wonder save. Just a few little things that dictate this game. And then I fought so hard to get back in at 3-3, and then he scores from kickoff to make it 4-3. And it's just gutting. It's gutting, honestly. I felt like I played a good game there, and I felt like I didn't feel like I deserved to lose. I'll say that. You know, obviously maybe I didn't necessarily deserve to win either. It's quite an even game by way of match stats and so on and so forth. I think he had a few more chances than me overall, but generally speaking, I felt a bit gutted out of that. So hopefully these prizes can warm us up, because that was a brutal way to lose. We get a jumbo premium gold pack and a premium gold players pack. It's not the worst, definitely. A 15k pack and a 25k pack. So we'll see if we can get some luck in this pack as well. We get no board in the 15, not even a shiny gold card out of the 15k pack. That is really rough. Oh God. I mean, hopefully this is one of those guys from one of those extinct clubs. It's not. Holy moly. That's really bad. We'll send all of these guys into the club. I mean, we've got some good stuff back here. An Engine Chem style, a French Chem style, Aurelio Gomez and Beto there. We've got some stuff here, I suppose, which isn't the worst in the world. But yeah, generally speaking, that was a pretty bad pack. And indicative of draft, isn't it? Draft's such a weird one, because if you don't win, you really don't have much of an opportunity to make your coins back. And even if you do win, sometimes you still struggle to make your coins back. Here's our premium gold pack. Premium gold players pack, and another just nothing. This is going to be a tough one to get profit out of. I did enjoy the team, however. Ooh, we get Alan. I think he's going for about 2 to 3k right now. Oh no, he's come all the way back down as well. Well, there we go. So these players are not worth anything. I think this guy might be worth a little more than normal, just because he's Spanish from the Bundesliga, and there's yeah, there you go, 1500. There's just they're just a high commodity at the moment, so we'll sell him for 1600. I would have broken even off of this draft, maybe made a few K profit. You know, lots and lots of players, lots of consumables, lots of items. We would have definitely made some money out of this draft along with the match coins. Just a little bit disappointed, as I say, in the way that I lost the final. I fought well, and I tried my best, but on the day, I just wasn't quite good enough today. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.